What do you think? If you looked outside, what do you think I smell like? Disguised as Dick Eater. You told Brian. You said Brian. You said Brian. All this nigga Epic does is messing me about Dick Eater. You weren't even here for the best part. Nigga Patrick was like, I haven't dunked his questions on yet. I said, wait till you see his brother.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers. 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense. That's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
Cock gobbler.
Lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time you're looking at them and
meat gobbler.
Where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Ah, my foot.
To throw is Perkins. He's got it. Touchdown. Cam Akers with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Rams on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now Pollard. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 20
man, they talk like me.
line.
Nigga.
Set for this next drive.
Not Dick Eater. The brother of Dung Eater.
They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
What about my brother?
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Gobbler.
The give is to Elliott.
No, Debo got the other brother. Ass eater. Shit eater.
25-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be.
I want to play 2K again today. That shit was funny.
You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off here, the 32. And just shutting him off there. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Neville Gallimore just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Now Perkins. This is caught. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A great effort there. It's now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point by Gay is up and good, and it's now 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now Pollard. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
From the 30 on second down, Prescott throwing left side. He's got Gronk complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. Now Prescott. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And he will have a Cowboys
Brandon's brother,
as they're able to get the
Dick Eater.
conversion. A first down carry by Elliott. And they'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Prescott from the gun. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Blanketed on both attempts.
Von Miller almost got another sack.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10.
The fuck? Ooh, Brandon, it smells like roaches in Flint, Michigan.
To begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it.
They've got his man complete. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there for L.A.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going, runs like that.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
That catch good for only a couple.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Throwing is Perkins. Flush to his right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Bryce Perkins keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Rams add on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it makes the score 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Now Pollard. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Again to Elliott. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On first down, Elliott. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. To throw is Prescott. This is Lazard with a catch out left. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Perkins. That's out to the flat for Akers. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they were going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
Perkins' throw pulled in by Jefferson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They'll run on first down. Akers takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Off the play fake, Perkins. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. They'll run here with Akers. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Cam Akers with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year. And the Rams continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it is 28-0. Now Pollard. And able to get this out to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw taken in by Cooper here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Now, that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
And he almost had his 2nd pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Play action now. Prescott. Wide open. Amari Cooper. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Prescott on 1st down. He's got to hook up to Lazard. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And Lazard's got it again. Touchdown, Cowboys! Alan Lazard with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. Extra point by McCann, up and good. Lead back down to 21. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Here's Robinson. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity.
If Cooper Kupp wasn't slower than shit.
Points with the high-powered offenses that you face, and analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Looking to throw. Perkins. Flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Off play action. Perkins. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys.
Oh!
It's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the 1st half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
Well, they're watching the film, and it's working. Following the interception, here's Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And the ball is knocked out. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go down as a loss of 9 on the 1st down play. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half. So now then, the big loss sets up 2nd and 19. Back to throw. Perkins. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half. On 3rd down, Perkins. Toward the sideline, he will have the 1st down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. A chance to really cap off a big 1st half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Perkins.
What?
Intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far, as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the 2nd half gets started. Here's Robinson. Oh, good return up past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
Now a play fake here on first down. Open man right side is Cup, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Perkins. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Now a throw here to his running back. Touchdown, Rams! Cam Akers with touchdown number 29. Too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Rams add on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Now Pollard. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one. Oh, Prescott stripped.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
This is Elliott. And he'll take this one up to about the 23.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Like the ball.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
48 yards on the ground for him so far. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he works through. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big 3rd quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield. And there's another.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Osa Odighizuwa gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. To throw on second down. Perkins. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down. But that last throw, Charles, puts him over 15,000 yards passing now for his career.
And Brandon, they're not going to stop the game and give him the game ball here, but that's still a pretty impressive number, and he's got plenty of more good football ahead of him. Although I would say the team should give him a game ball after it's all over.
To throw is Perkins. Now he'll escape to his left. And his throw here is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain. 9 yards, not quite enough.
I mean,
and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Imagine your son look like Jones.
They'll go again here with Akers. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Cam Akers becoming just the second player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And the Rams just continue to pour it on. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will extend this big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Oh my God, Brandon. Brandon, what are you doing?
And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start.
Brandon, I'm like 5'5".
In this position,
400 pounds.
Into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams.
Nigga.
That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover. They want
Okay, I'm big as fuck.
They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott.
I'm just big as fuck for no reason.
Really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. We talk about defenders specifically.
That's my diet.
Linebackers keeping their eyes in the right spot.
Chick-fil-A.
And you know that's not easily
Popeye.
done because they throw a lot of misdirection
Arby's.
at you. They try and fool you.
Hardee's.
They get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly
What, you like Hardee's?
that one out and made a really nice play.
Yeah, it's me. That was me.
On second down, Elliott once more. And some space here. Power running.
I came off top rope, and I was like, "Who?"
All the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A big pickup.
What do you think the noise he made when he hit the ground was like?
Big play has him all the way out near midfield for a first. Here's Elliott. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back now here on EA Sports. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL
Pepsi.
on EA Sports. On first down, Elliott. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 82 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season.
Just remember this dick in your mouth.
Here. They'll run on first down. It's Elliott, and they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Here's Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. And it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
Nigga.
The Cowboys on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Prescott to throw it. He'll fire deep downfield from
Jalen Ramsey, what the fuck?
It's caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
Oh my God, this nigga broke his damn ribs.
11th touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Here's Robinson. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well in hand. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box.
But Mika's face when she see on.
Very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah,
my shit was so funny, bro. Why was she in that nigga face like that?
Now Perkins. Oh, now it's strip. He loses the football.
Nigga.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Back to throw. Perkins. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, come on!
Is incomplete. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
So
what are you laughing at?
Return, and that'll back them up to start the next drive.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy call right there, partner. I think when the officials look in their
nigga
manual and see the expression jersey getting pulled, that's a flag coming out every time.
Well, here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up.
My nigga George Lopez.
Already, and another 1st and 10.
What do you think George Lopez smell like?
Prescott now. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And now off to the races down the right side. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it.
And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Bryce Perkins, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Now Pollard. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
They'll contain him to just 4.
Brandon, I got a problem. Yeah. Why?
Off the play fake. Perkins. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And they'll have it in.
Randy, you ever seen Quaffle in person?
He crosses over out of bounds.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
Throwing is Perkins. Steps away to his left. And he's got his big tight end here. And he'll be brought down shy of the first down marker at the 11. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. So now the Rams send out the field goal team here. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Back now on EA Sports as the kick teams are out here following the 2-minute warning.
I'm gone!
Now Pollard. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left because victory, not
What?
a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about
Quaffle.
doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys.
What if you seen Quaffle butt ass naked outside your house? What you doing?
Executed. They need to do that and do it right.
You know Quaffle burnt the shit too. You see Quaffle's burnt ass cheeks.
Elliott going to get it again on second down. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. So
Quaffle's burnt ass cheeks.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuck that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Great, man. I've been associating with some good people and got reconnected from an old friend from church.
Leading them to